Hey golf fans, this is early 1981 and welcome back to PlayStation 5 PGA Tour 2K21 live gameplay here on the channel. Today we are going to be taking on Royal St George's Open version, which is currently the host course for the Open, which is being contested over on the PGA Tour. So let's take a look at the course settings. As always, we're leaving everything at default. Fairways are soft, greens are firm, green speed is fast, time of day is morning, and the weather is clear. It feels like an age since I've showcased a non-official RCR on the channel, so I'm absolutely delighted to be bringing this one to you. We will be swinging from the white tees, which are playing 7,207 yards, and as always, pin set number 1. Now, I have teed off on this course. I played the first 3 holes, and for me, out of all the Royal St George's that we do have available, I find this one the most accurate. Sadly, I've got no information on who the designer of this course is, but I'm sure if anyone knows, they'll let me know in the comment section. So here we are on the first tee box at Royal St George's, the host of this year's Open. Certainly got to take this down the right hand side. Firm conditions here, by the way. It's pure links golf. The conditions are going to be tough, but I must admit I love playing links golf, especially on PGA Tour 2K21. But absolute solid opening tee shot, and that is going to leave us nothing more than a wedge into this first green. I'm going to come back to the gap wedge, just going to de-loft it and hope for a good bounce out, and the ball should release hopefully up towards the pin. Do get it perfect. I don't think we got as much yardage as I was expecting there, and that does come up a little bit short. That slope at our feet hindered us more than I was expecting, but the green speeds are 168, so they're fairly slick. This putt is going to turn from right to left. Certainly got the weight. Have we got the read? That should hold its line. Oh, and it's a fantastic opening putt from 28 feet. And what a way to start the round here. And we will move to 1 under par. But it really is great to be able to bring non-official RCR courses to the channel once again. So many great designers out there who invest a lot of time into creating these courses and try to get them as accurate as possible. But this is a tough tee shot here. I think 3 wood is going to set us up perfectly for the bunkers, so just try to carry these bunkers on the left hand side with driver. That should be perfect. It should kick over to the right hand side of the fairway. Could not have played that any better. We're going to find the swale here, and that should nestle down in the lower part of the fairway. There's going to be a lot of awkward slopes at our feet, guys, but that is links golf. So I'm just going to try and bump and run this up with a pitch shot here. I'm going to try and go for the partial, probably about 95%. Just a tiny bit of backspin here. We are in a huge downslope. Slight slow, but we should get a good bounce forward here. And that is going to release up onto the dance floor with perfection almost. And that is going to leave us nothing more. A 7-foot putt. Very minimal turn in this one. Just got to get the weight.
So far, so good.
Should have the weight. We've got the read. And what a way to start the round here at Royal St George's. And we do move to 2 under par with 2 consecutive birdies. So, hole number 3. First of the par 3s, and I am really in between clubs here. 5 wood's too short, so we're going to have to be really creative with this 3 wood. Fully de-lofting it and try and kick this into the slope that is defending the pin. Oh, I couldn't have hit that much better, and hopefully that gets down. Come on, ball, get down. I feel it's still going to be a little bit too long. But to get success around this course, you are going to have to play very, very creative, just like the current leader. As of me recording this, Louis Oosthuizen, fantastic links golfer, very creative. And the way he is managing the course is absolutely second to none. I've really underhit that putt. Really underhit that putt. Was on a good line too. So we are going to pick up our first par of the round, and we will remain at 2 under par. But guys, huge shout out to everyone who continues to support the channel. I do really appreciate it. If you are a newcomer and you are enjoying the content, please hit the subscribe button. It is free. So just going to take this tee shot down the right hand side. Look at that absolute laser beam. Really happy with how I'm swinging this round so far. I've actually not played the game in 4 to 5 days at least, because I have been away on a little family trip. So I do apologise about the lack of content. Oh, wow. It's another shot that we're going to have to try and be creative. I'm just going to shape this so it turns a little bit. And hopefully we kick it into that bank with the help of the wind. Oh, we hit a slight fast. We're going to get higher up this slope than I intended. And I actually think we've missed it altogether. This could come all the way back off the green. And that just shows you how punishing this course can be if you don't play it well. So we are going to have to try and be creative here once again with the splash shot. Just going to try and use the sloped green here to our advantage. Try and hit it or splash it up the slope and let the contours of the green bring it back down towards the flag. Tiny fast, but that should still run out and down towards the flag stick. With that fast, we did generate a little few yards of distance. It's left us a very makeable par putt from 10 feet. Just going outside of the cup here, and it hopefully turns back in towards the centre of the cup. Should start to turn. Very happy with that putt, and we do make the par save with a good up and down. And we do remain at 2 under par. So 2 back-to-back birdies and 2 back-to-back pars keeps us at 2 under par. And this is such a tough par 4. If the wind was really with us here, guys, I would have no second thoughts about taking it on. But for today, we're going to have to lay up with a 5-wood and hopefully leave a mid-iron into the green. That is a perfect. That ball should release fairly well on these firm, dry fairways. Look at the run-out you are generating on these fairways. It's crazy. I just love links golf. We're going to have to try and land this ball short of the green and let it release forward and let the course do the rest. So 9-iron. Slope at our feet's going to take us left. Wind should help us steady us out. There is a slight fast. And I think we're actually going to find the slope to the left of the green here. That may fail to hold the green. Just that tiny fast, but on a course like this, it's really going to punish you.
This is our 3rd shot.
I think the best option here is a chip shot. We're just going to deal off this sand wedge and hopefully it runs out. So aiming this way left of the pin. Decent execution. It should turn towards the flagstick now. We are going to have a pin high putt. Didn't turn as much as I expected it to. But a 6-foot putt for par. Certainly missable, but not today. We keep this par train going. This is a course, like I say, I've only played the first 3 holes, but it's a course where sometimes par is a good score, guys. Really in between clubs here, so just going to fully deal off this 4-iron. Try and find the front of the green, and hopefully we get that kick to the right-hand side. Couldn't have executed that any better. This should kick to the right towards the flag. It's a good kick. Hasn't got the legs to get up close. It's going to leave us a birdie opportunity, probably about 12 feet out. 18 feet. So way off of my guesstimation there. But this putt is really going to turn from right to left. I think I've overhit that. Oh, wow. I've seen them not accept. I've seen the cup, should I say, not accept putts like that. But on this occasion it does, and we do pick up our 3rd birdie off the round. And we step onto the 7th hole. This is the first of the par 5s. There are only 2 par 5s in this difficult version of the course. So hopefully we can reach this green in 2 now after that fantastic tee shot. That should carry way past 340 yards if it catches a slope. It has done 344 yards, so it's going to be nothing more than a 5-wood. Anything right at this green should work out well for us with the slope and the wind. Hopefully we can find the right-hand side of this green. I think we'll kick it on from the fairway, make him up a little bit short. Just looking to avoid the bunkers. There's a tiny slow. Surely that's not going to hinder us too much. We've comfortably carried the bunkers. We're going to be a little bit long here, but it is going to set us up for an eagle opportunity. Probably about 15 to 18 feet out. 16 feet. This is a very makeable putt for eagle. We'd love to convert this one. It's turning from left to right. Is that going to hold its line? Oh, I've underhit it. Wow, early. Once again, my putting really coming back to punish me. That was a very makeable eagle putt there. But we do tap in the birdie and we move to 4 under par. But what a fantastic version of this course. And like I say, Probably the best version I have played, or I have come across, should I say, in the game to date. So just de-lofting my driver here. That should work out beautifully. Just taking on the left centre of this fairway. And that is going to leave us probably a hybrid or 4-iron into this green. 7 mile per hour wind. I think if we fully apply loft and backspin, hopefully this 4-iron, I was going to say 5-iron, holds up against the wind. We can really attack this pin. We do execute the perfect. Wind's not turning me towards the pin as much as I expected, but it should kick to the right, and hopefully we find this slope. Oh, we just failed to find that slope, and that's going to be a nasty downhill putt. Another couple of yards of run out, and that would have worked out really, really well. So it's downhill here, turning from left to right. It's going to turn very aggressively as soon as it leaves the face of the putter. Just like that. Has it got the leg? Should start to turn back. I don't think we've hit it, you know. Really underhit that.
This is your look at par.
But we do convert the par putt. And we will step on to the 9th hole. Final hole of the front 9. Par 4. Short par 4, but very tight fairways as you're seeing here, guys. Just going to de-loft the driver. Try and take on the left-hand side of the fairway. Ball should kick right, and with that wind, we've hit a tiny little faster. We should maybe get a kick out of the rough here. That is a member's bounce. But the fairways here are pencil thin. And look at this for a pin location. Certainly don't want to be on the right-hand side of the pin. So just try to come up a little bit short with this pitching wedge. We get the perfect with fully applied spin. This should kick right. It's still long. I'm surprised that's still as long as that. Still going to leave us a birdie opportunity here. 17 feet, 5 inches uphill. This is really turning from left to right. Just want to give it a chance. Don't underhit this one. What did I say, guys? I says don't underhit this one. We did. But we do tap in the par. But once again, my putting kind of letting me down. You don't want to be putting badly around this course. So solid front 9, 4 under par. This is a very tough fairway here, as you guys can see. So just going to shape this from left to right. Try and find the right-hand side of the fairway. And hopefully the ball does hold. Couldn't have executed that any better. That is a fantastic golf shot. And we have been rewarded, albeit with a difficult slope at our feet. But we're 120 yards from the flagstick. Just going to apply a good bit of backspin here. We've got a 6 mile per hour wind. It's going to move us to the left. So just aiming this down the right-hand side. Wind's down to 5 mile per hour. Just going to have an hour loop. Just giving this wind plenty of room. Don't want to be left of the pin here. Bunkers in play. Great execution. That wind is moving me a lot more than I allowed for. That could well be in the bunker here. It just sits on. Wow. On another day, that could have trickled in. But quite surprised that that 5 mile per hour wind drifted me as far as that. But we've got a chip-in opportunity here from 6 yards out. It's a red slow, but the ball still drops into the cup. And I don't think slows on master difficulty, guys, with chip-in should be staying as straight as that. But there you go. Fortunate to pick up the birdie there. I think that ball should be deviating to the right. And if I execute it fast, I think it should be going left. But we will take the birdie, and we do move to 5 under par. Once again, just in between clubs. So just going to fully de-loft this fairway. Try and sting it short the green. And hopefully it kicks up the slope towards the pin at the back tier. It's a tiny slow, and look how far right that is going. I couldn't have got closer to the perfect. Needs to sit down. I'll take that under the circumstances, because that slow could have punished us a lot worse. But I really couldn't have got closer to the perfect there. But it's going to be a lengthy putt for birdie. 36 feet out, 4 inches. This ball's really going to turn from left to right. Decent weight, just didn't have the read. But it is going to ensure a gimme par from 3 feet, which we do convert. And we do remain at 5 under par. But honestly, guys, this is a fantastic version of the Royal St. George. It is located in Surrey, Kent, which is in England. So once again, just going to deal off driver here, try and take this down the right-hand side of this fairway. Aiming for that bunker, but the wind should adjust us out here. Oh, it's a slight grey slope, and that could well be in trouble. I would take bunker. Don't kick out into the rough. It has done.
Okay, you're in the rough, but the lies
Just a light rough though.
good here.
So I'm going to try and play a full lob wedge here. Full off, full backspin. Slope and wind's going to move us to the right. This should land past the flag, and hopefully we can generate spin, albeit from the light rough. Ah, it's a tiny slow. That's going to take us way over to the right-hand side. It's going to be long as well, but it should spin back a fair bit. I really needed the perfect there, and this is now a nasty downhill putt.
This one's for bird.
But I have been following along on the TV, guys, and like I say, when the pros are landing in the rough, you can hardly see the ball, but the way they're executing their shots out of the rough is second to none. That's in. Oh, almost a fantastic putt. Just miss out on the birdie. Happy to take the par there after that poor tee shot, and we will remain at 5 under par. So a few slows creeping into my game here.
Have a good hole. We've got a par 4.
But you really are seeing how tough this course plays. Oh, there's another slow. It's going to be another missed fairway. Not the best of starts to the back 9. And that is going to be the heavy rough this time. And we are in real trouble here. Just when I spoke about it, you can hardly see the ball. We're just going to try and hack this out. I'm going to go 4-iron. Land it short. Kick it up onto the green from the fairway. It's going to be long, I do feel. Is it going to hold the green? Does hold the green just about. It's going to be a lengthy putt for birdie. Once again, a very difficult one.
Got a lot of real estate to cover here.
Should start to turn back. Have we hit it firm enough? Did hit it firm enough. Just didn't have the lead, but it was a very tough putt. But this is a course where you certainly want to find fairway off the tee box. It's crucial. But we move on to the 14th hole. Second and final par 5 off the course. The open version's playing very, very difficult. Couldn't have played that any better. Just applied a good little bit of deal off just to ensure we come up short of the water. But with that wind conditions, we were never going to be reaching there. So it should be another par 5 that we should just about reach into. Water down the right-hand side, which we certainly want to avoid. Pot bunkers up defending us on the left-hand side. Just going to try and kick this in with a 3-wood. Try to land this on the fairway. Played that really, really well. This should kick over to the right-hand side. Has it got the legs to get up this false front? May just come up short. It has came up short. But we do have a chip-in opportunity from 12 yards out for eagle. I'm just going to play this with a sand wedge. At worst, looking to pick up birdie here. We're going to have a real go at this. Tiny slow. Has it got the legs to get there? Good attempt. Just comes up a little bit short. It's a gimme birdie. And we do move to 6 under par with 4 holes remaining to play. But really enjoying this course, guys. Like I say, it's great to be able to play along with the pros. And I'm just delighted to be able to showcase this course on my channel for you guys. Oh, it's a red slope. It's going to be another missed fairway in regulation. I don't think our fairways and regulation stats are going to be good this round. Probably about 60% at best, depending on how the last few holes go. But just try to hack this out. Try to avoid the bunkers here. See if we can get a lucky kick. Oh, couldn't have played that any better. We've carried the first bunker. Are we going to avoid the right-hand side bunker here? No, that was always going to be a big ask. And this is now a horrible situation. We're right up against the face of this bunker. I'm going to have to try and flop this. Where are we? 47 yards, 48. 54 we're going to have to go. As long as we land this at the front of the green, it should release out for us. Such a difficult shot, this. We get the perfect. Has it got the legs? I need it to fly. Oh, it's came up short. Another few yards of carry in the air, and that would have worked out really well. So we've got to chip this in for par here. Certainly not beyond the realms of possibility. Would love to have a bogey-free round. It's another slight slope. And like the previous chip in, it holds its line. Very fortunate to do that. It's a great par save. And we will remain at 6 under par. But like I keep saying, this is a course where fairway off the tee box is a must, guys. Too many slows crept in to my grind this back nine. But we do step on to the 16th par 3, challenging par 3. That 8 mile per hour wind, I think we can actually come down a club here. Let's come down. 7 iron, a little bit of de-loft. Anything left of the pin's good. And let this release forward towards the flagstick. There's a perfect. This is tracking well. I need it to get down. Green should take us towards the flag here. And that is a fantastic golf shot. We are going to be pinned high. And hopefully we can convert this 9-foot putt for birdie number 7. Just going outside the left edge of the cup here. Should turn. Does turn, and that is a fantastic birdie. And we are rewarded with a 7 under card so far, with 2 holes to play. 17th. Brutal fairway here. Oh, it's another red slow early. That may kick left, you know. No, don't be silly. It's early 1981 it's playing here. We don't want to give him fortunate breaks. So once again, horrible location. Just try to hack this out as close to the green as possible. Try and get it as far down the fairway as we can. I think that's going to come up short due to the undulating fairway here. Hopefully it's nothing more than a splash or a flop. It's going to be another case of how good your short game to get up and down for the par save. We are going to splash this. We're 25 yards out. This has got a chance of going in if we execute it well, which we have done. Turn, turn, turn. Oh, it just checks up short anyway. Fantastic splash shot. We do manage to get the up and down par save. And we do remain at 7 under par as we step on to the final hole here at Royal St. George's. Wind has really died down here. Just going to take this down the left-hand side. Wind should move us ever so slightly. Tiny fast, but that is not going to hinder us too much. And this is going to kick way down the fairway. Horrible kick left there. Didn't expect that. Come on. Wow. Once again, a very unfortunate kick, but it's links golf, guys. Ball can kick anywhere. Fortunately, it's just a light rough, so I'm just going to fully attack this pin. I think it's one of the few pins that we can really attack. Full backspin. Slope at our feet's going to take us left. Anything right of this pin should be decent. Oh, it's a tiny fast. It's leaking left, but I have applied full backspin here. It should check up pretty quickly. It is gradually checking up. That would have been so good if we avoided the fast, but we do have a very makeable birdie putt from 12 feet here. Breaking both ways. Should turn back. It has turned back. And despite a few slows in that back nine, especially off the tee box, I am delighted with my 62-8 under par here at Royal St. George's, which is hosting the current Open. But that is it for today's round, guys. I will leave you with my round stats. But if you are new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button. If you did enjoy that video, leave a like. Get out there, play the course, let me know what you think. And until the next video, take care, peace out, and love you all. Bye.